Hey guys and gals, it's me George, the Shade Tree Railroad Man. And one of my subscribers suggested, and you know what? I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was a great idea, don't you think? Up, up, and away! Yeehaw! In my beautiful balloon. Yeah, well, we'll leave the singing to the pros. How's that? But I got a little more progress done on my painting. Still not done by any stretch of the imagination. But we got some more paint on the mountain. And I started doing a little bit of snowfall up on the top. And I even have a little bit of waterfall in there. Now it's just stuck in there. It needs to have some highlighting done on it yet, but that'll give you an idea of what it's going to look like, kinda. That's the first part. But yeah, I thought you might like to see that and see where we're heading here. It's coming along a little bit at a time. When this coat dries, then I'll be doing some more detailing down in this area. Probably more detailing all the way along. And of course over here, I got a lot more to do there. And I want to put some more big pine trees in. Some like this one down here. And more shrubbery along the bottom. And I think I'm going to carry more of that around over to this side. I have some over here, but not too much. So I think I'm going to do some more of that. And like I said, more of the pine trees right down along the front, along with the shrubs. Some of you might be wondering how I make my waterfalls. And it's the same way that I do the water effects on a pond. I use Phenol-Seal. It's bought out by Loctite. Polyseam Seal is what they call it. Phenol-Seal was the previous brand, I think, before Loctite. But I use the crystal clear, and I put it on wax paper so I could peel it off, but it seems like the wax paper nowadays is flimsier than it used to be. And the caulking is either better or the wax paper doesn't have as much wax on it, because it doesn't come off cleanly like I remember it doing it before. But here is my coat of that caulking laid out, and as it dries it turns clear. And this has been on here for about 12 hours now. If it was thinner, as you can see right along the edges, it's pretty clear right along the edges. And then once it's all dry, we peel it off, and it does come out clear. And I will still be doing highlighting on it with white paint. And of course it's not stuck in place. That one's just there for a test fit to give me an idea how it's looking. Yeah. So that'll give you an idea how I do my waterfalls. I'll show you how my other waterfalls that I already have on the layout came out. This is my previous waterfalls. Now this one here, for some reason, it has turned translucent, which is okay coming out of the aqueduct, but you could see it coming down the river and little bits of waterfall. And then when it gets down here onto the pond, after I pour the clear acrylic stuff, then I use the caulking on here and spread it around out to the distance that I want it, and then I highlight it with some white paint, dry brushing, to bring out the texture. So yeah, that's how I do mine. Maybe not the right way, but that's how I do it. And look at those guys, they're all falling down. And this broken, and look at that Volkswagen. He rolled over. He's supposed to be up here, four-wheeling on the side of the mountain. What happened was I decided to bring this clock over here, and in the process I dumped my certification as a diesel engineer from Train Room Gary, and it came down here and it crashed down there, so I'm gonna have to do some repairs on that. Yeah, well, such is the life of an engineer. Thanks for watching and hope this little tip helps. Bye now.